Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm capturing the leads from LinkedIn and adding that to Salesforce and Slack. So I'm running a business and I'm collecting all my leads using LinkedIn lead ads. I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should automatically add that lead to my Salesforce account and then send my team a channel message. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why we are going to create integration between these three applications: Slack, Salesforce and LinkedIn using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into a Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as Instant LinkedIn Leads to Salesforce and Slack, and now I need to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as LinkedIn Automations and then click on Create. So here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add the leads which I'm capturing from LinkedIn to my Salesforce and then notify my team on Slack, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, it will be automatically added to my Salesforce, and then I will notify my team on Slack, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking LinkedIn, and following this trigger application, I'm going to take Slack and Salesforce. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take LinkedIn. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as lead notification and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with LinkedIn. Now here I've already logged in my LinkedIn account. I just need to enter the password. And here LinkedIn is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to enter this sponsored account. So over here, if I open my LinkedIn, I have these two sponsored accounts, Pabbly's ad account and MB ad account. So if I open this, I am on this Pabbly's ad account and I have already selected that. Now after doing this much, I simply need to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. Now I need to do a test submission in order to capture that response here in this workflow. But over here, I'm first going to open this particular campaign which I have created. So this is a test campaign which I'm running on LinkedIn, and I have created a lead gen form. So I'm going to click on this apply now. So this lead form has opened in front of me. Here the first name, last name and company name are already filled. I just need to enter this email address and the phone number. Now over here I'm going to enter only these two details, but when you will be running a live campaign, your leads will get to fill all the details. As I fill these details, I should be able to capture that response here in this workflow. Here I'm going to enter these details, like I'm going to enter the email address as smart525lead@pabblytudes.com. Then I will enter my phone number. Now after entering all these details, my name is Pabbly, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service, and the company name is Magnet Brains. I'm going to click on this submit. Here as soon as the form submission is done, I'm going to open my workflow and check whether I have received any response there or not. So here let's wait for the webhook response. And here 6 seconds ago, I have received the response. So the email address was smart525lead@pabblytudes.com. The phone number was this. Name was Pabbly Subscription Billing Management Service, and the company was Magnet Brains. Here, as soon as I have received the response, we can say the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Salesforce. I'm going to click on this Add New Action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Salesforce. In my action event, I'm going to select it as Create Lead and then click on Connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with Save. If you don't have one, click on this Add New Connection, then click on this Connect with Salesforce. Now here I've already logged in my Salesforce account. I'm just going to grant away the permission. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here connection created successfully. Salesforce is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to enter these details, but over here I am not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this LinkedIn, and when I click on this field, I can see this LinkedIn. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the first name as Pabbly, the last name as Subscription Billing Management Service. I'm going to enter the company name as Magnet Brains, and then I will enter the phone number as this one. The email address was smart525lead. In the description, if you want to add, you can add that in the website URL. As I just have received the first name, last name, company name, phone number, and the email address, I am going to just enter these details. I've skipped this title also. But if you have received the response, you can enter following the same process of mapping. Now the lead source will be web, the status will be open, not contacted, rating will be hot. I'm going to skip all of these fields because I've not received the response for this. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request, and here I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my Salesforce, and from here I'm going to go towards the leads on the top, and you can see that we have created this Pabbly Subscription Billing Management under this recent items. And if I open this was the phone number 82821 which I added. The email address was smart525@pabblytudes.com, and these are the rest of the details which we have added. Now here, as I have added or created the lead in my Salesforce, I want to notify my team on Slack. For that, I'm going to click on this Add New Action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Slack. In my action event, I'm going to select it as Send Channel Message and then click on Connect. If you have an existing connection, go with Save. If you don't have one, click on this Add New Connection, then click on this Connect with Slack. Now here I need to enter the token type. Now I'm going to enter the token type as User, click on this Save, and I have already logged in my Slack account. So here I'm simply going to click on this option, and you will see Slack will be connected, and here it is. Now I need to enter this channel ID. So I have created the channel ID by the name LinkedIn Leads, or the channel by the name LinkedIn Leads. So I'm going to select the channel as this one, LinkedIn Leads, and then I'm going to enter the message as Hello team, we have received a new lead from LinkedIn. Here are the details: name, email, phone, company. Thanks, regards. Now again over here, I'm going to map these details so as to keep this field dynamic. So over here, when I click on this field, I can see this LinkedIn. I'm going to map all the details. I'm going to enter the name as Pabbly Subscription Billing Management Service. Then I'm going to enter the email address, then I'm going to enter the phone number, then I'm going to enter the Magnet Brains, which is the company name. Now over here, image URL or text bot name, bot icon are not required fields. I'm going to skip this. The auto expand link will be true, link username, channel name will be true, reply broadcast will be false. I'm going to skip the thread message ID. I'm simply going to click on Save and Send Test Request, and here I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my Slack, and instantly we have received the response. Hello team, we have received a new lead from LinkedIn. Here are the details, and then the details are Pabbly Subscription Billing Management Service was the name, the smart525lead@pabblytudes.com was the email address, 82821 was the phone number, company name was Magnet Brains. Now to summarize, We took LinkedIn as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to create the lead in Salesforce. We took Salesforce as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, created this lead, and then I took my Slack as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, and finally send this channel message. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this LinkedIn, Salesforce and Slack using Pabbly Connect. I've attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.